Oh, Emperor Scorpion. Up we go. Oh, does this have earth spells? It does. That was an artifact book, wasn't it? Ice Blast, hey, nice. Yeah, but it was artifact. My console had it as highlighted as an artifact, I'm pretty sure. So I think it was a artifact book that was just called the Book of Earth. Because the... yeah. Because, like, there is a Book of Earth, right? Statue form. Right. Okay. I guess that has exactly the spells in the Book of Earth. Because I already had the other ones that was in there. Book of the Earth. Now I'm curious. Is there... Oh, you can't look up books. Oh, yeah, you can. What's it called? Book of Earth. Okay. Oh, Book of the Earth, indeed. Alright. Huh, I wonder why it was highlighted the way it was highlighted then. You know what, maybe I'm not, maybe what I said is not quite right. Maybe it doesn't have special highlighting. I'm curious about that. I'll have to go back and check that. It should. Oh boy. E-bearing. Fix your game. This shouldn't happen to devs. It's a lot of entropy weavers, not gonna lie. Ouch. No, not him. Uh-oh, Tyrant Leech. Oh, I think I got Lemuel too. Yep. Bet you I did. Is there one that places no. Actually, no. Never mind. It's not Lemuel. What was this staff? What do you know? A Staff of Earth. Thanks, Chaberdos. Oh, that's not what I wanted to drop. I get it, Chaberdos. The theme is Earth. Good loot, though. Of course, I haven't actually verified that it is his vault, but doesn't mean we can't. Mustn't let that get in the way of blaming Chaberdos. So we're now in the rune vault. Could be, yeah, regret. That does sound much more like regret index than it does Chaberdos. Probably. I mean, it's possible that nobody has died to the... if you want to check it, you can just do vault. Yeah, you got it. I won't open that link right now, but you should be able to tell fairly easily if it looks like this, I guess. Well, I'm not sure exactly. It will look... Is it a stair vault? It could be a stair vault. Looks like it has stone and a statue. Yep. Yep, that definitely sounds more like a regret index vault than a... I'm surprised there. I'm still going to blame Chaberdos, though. Never forgiven Chaberdos for his lava wizard vault. Ruined one of my nice speed runs because I got banished by a wizard. Yep. Yeah, Hangman is the initial name that Regret Index used. And Regret Index changed her name about 15 different times because Regret Index. Yep, went by, let's see. Initially Hangman, also 10 of Swords, Regret Index. There might be others. Sizzling sound. I believe all of her vaults use Hanged Man, but her commits used often 10 of Swords and... Oh, okay. Can I go in Viz? Nice. Yeah, there might be. No, so there is. Wall is freezing something. Wish I knew. Oh crap. Damn. The hell is this thing? Strike, Shadow Dragon, Depths Vault. Yeah, Hangman has, of course, tons and tons of vaults. I think a lot more than I do. Oh, that's where it is, okay. There we go. Oof. Whoopsie. Okay. Lucky nobody woke up. Also reminding me that Invis will be a very good play here. We get I'm amazed that I have not killed this Okay, we finally got the Ghost Moth. Anyhow, that went pretty smoothly. Oh my god. So now if we go Invis again, we're not going to be able to it's not going to work. So we need kind of another plan. Teleport would be a decent option at this point. I mean, this guy is not going to pose that much difficulty. You just have to be careful because I don't want to have to burn a blink scroll. You know when I said I don't want to have to burn a blink scroll? Well, I guess I lied about that. Wow, this guy's still not dead. We got him. This guy must be here, I'm guessing. Now we can probably go Invis again. What's up, Alcobop? There we go. More of a pain than I would have liked, but we got through it. What happens to gear? No, gear isn't harmed in any way. It's the usual stuff when a monster dies. Just ends up on the ground. Nothing is destroyed. OP, no. There are actually more OP spells, really. I mean, it is like Firestorm, for instance. What's up, Gauissimo Gao? Sorry if I mispronounced that. It does actually still have grinding in it. It does definitely do a lot to discourage it. There are areas in the game you can eventually get to where you can grind. Abyss, what we call extended areas. So eventually you can do it. Ziggurats. But that's sort of like extra portions of the game. And yeah, it tries to reduce like kind of scummy, unfun stuff. But yeah, I mean, Aura of Abjuration would be a fun spell to use with it, but there's also just lots of monsters that spawn, and you're going to be using it on like popcorn when the one monster that, you know, the one thing that's tormenting you or whatever. Yeah, this is not really that style of roguelike where like you just become overpowered by spending an infinite amount of time early on. You can play Mummy, which is sort of supposed to be kind of a challenge race, and they're undead species that don't eat. They can do some tactics that involve spending a lot of turns, but it's not there aren't spawns over time, so you can't really abuse it too much. So it's not really, if that's the kind of gameplay you're looking for, yeah, this won't be the game for you, I don't think. You do eventually, if with experience though, we like to say in this game that the game is won by layer, like, you know. So if you're an experienced player, you absolutely, and you make it that far, it's only a mistake that's going to cost you the game, but it forces you to like try to play well. And there are some more overpowered species you can play that are really strong throughout the game, so that you don't run into too much trouble. No, I wouldn't say NetHack. It's got a little bit more of a modern design than those games. Those games you can grind and become as strong as you want, for example. You do have to have a lot of knowledge to win NetHack because everything is sort of hidden and arcane, and there's a lot of different mechanics you have to memorize. Like you have to read the wiki to know how prayer works and all this other stuff. DCSS is a lot more straightforward, very combat focused, very tactics focused. If you want to play through it and feel strong, the species and classes in this game are kind of like difficulty settings. Minotaur Berserker lets you start worshiping a very strong god and as one of the strongest species, for example. So that's a way you can get introduced to playing the game. This is much more about, you have all the knowledge that you need basically in front of you. It's not kind of hidden. And there's not all these like secret techniques or secret interactions that you're supposed to figure out. That's something that you would do in NetHack, but not in this game so much. Dang. It's very chill. Okay, maybe wearing this ring of poison a little bit more often if I get spammed enough. Yeah, if that is the style of game you want, I mean, do give this game a try. It has excellent combat, really deep tactics and stuff. You may find that you actually enjoy it. It's a different, don't go looking for the NetHack experience or say Alona. Not that I'm familiar with Alona, but it doesn't sound like it's similar to that game. Hexes work better on unaware enemies. That's not really true, cool guy dude. What are you thinking of specifically? very unbiased recommendation. DCSS? I mean, yeah. It's hard to be unbiased when I recommend DCSS. Oh man. Confession, I am a developer for this game, so... unaware monsters, if you stab them, you get a... Well, I mean, you have the ability to stab them if they're unaware. There's not really any spell that works better on unaware monsters per se that has like some boost actually. There are still like things that you could call hidden because they're not as obvious, the interactions. Like not everything is very well explained in game, and a lot of stuff is actually kind of opaque, like how do the damage formulas work, how does spell damage work. If you want to know like the details, that's certainly hidden, but you don't, in order to do well, you don't have to like you don't need to know all of those details, I would say. Eventually you do want to learn some of the more spoilery stuff, but it's not really like read this scroll while confused to get this really good effect, or pray like, you know, to your god in this certain way in order to save your life, where you know, it's not like NetHack, basically. Heck is a gelid? Gelid is like, yeah, an ice demon thing. In this game, gelid is there's a monster called a demon spawn that can be gelid. Demon spawn is a species in this game where you get mutations that manifest over time that are random for each game. So it's one of the most, if not the most popular species because of the randomness. Dang, I just got slurped. Whoa, that guy tore me up. Gen, huh? Are you wearing boots? You can drop these. Species you have great race for? I don't have great race for any species. I spread out my wins so evenly that I have like 3-4 wins for every species in class. Some a bit more than that. Oh, I keep picking one of those up. I need to highlight though, that's why. I don't have a highlight color for it. Oh boy. What we got going on here? Nasty little vault. Great Minotaur and a great Berserker, yep. That's me. Love my Minotaur Berserkers. Won hundreds and hundreds of them offline. Yeah, I imagine quite a few people might be great Minotaurs and great Berserkers. Yo, what's in this vault, yo? Oh, I think I might know what this vault is. Well, maybe not. Oh no, not the spiny frog. Heaven forbid. So Leo wants to shout it from the rooftops. Let everyone know how overpowered berserkers are. Yes, yeah. Yep, that's, I mean, it is kind of a going for a species or class that you like is pretty reasonable. A lot of people do that, I think. Let's see. Get wrecked. Those are fridge, doing good work. You, my friend, are a little bit more of a challenge, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not. Turns out you don't resist cold for crap. For poop. Another enchant weapon. Yeah, I'm not that close to Tiamat. I do have a few of them, but I haven't. The problem is, of course, you just totally random whether you get a new color or not. It starts to suck once you get like 4 or 5 of them or whatever, because then you start running randomly. You're gonna get repeats. Well, that was an interesting ending to that song. Oh, well, 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 folks. I know what this vault... Do I know what this vault... I think I know what this... Oh, no, it's the newest Gamma-Funk vault. Gamma-Funk Ghost Abyssal Escape. What? I see a T-Mons, a Worldbinder. Is that as bad as it gets? Oh, hey, I can use Frozen Ramparts. Cool. Thanks to this vault, Frozen Ramparts is useful.